Love, Edward Johnson. Sit back and relax while we give you advice and tips on business matters and matters of the heart for busy executives. And now, Katrina and Edward. Hello, hello, hello. This is High Tea with me, with your host, Katrina Brittingham, and Dr. The Real Deal Love.
Hello, hello, hello.
And with you all wait for every month with bated breath, it is the love topic. So I am going to hand the controls over to Dr. Love, and I'm just going to make my little comments like I normally do. Yay,
Okay.
so excited.
Love is in the air.
Yes.
Yes, indeedy. So, hello, how are you? I hope you had a great week. I don't know if our listeners know Miss Katrina celebrated another year. Another
Yes,
year. Happy
yes.
belated birthday to her.
Thank you, thank you.
You just keep getting younger and younger.
I
I
try.
look at that. I look at that. I said, another year. I done got younger.
I try.
That's important. That's important. Okay, so tonight we're talking about love.
Yes.
And tonight I wanted to share an event that happened that I thought was really necessary to kind of talk about because I was talking to a salon owner about my program, and the line that I wrote in the letter that said, unless women are winning in a big way, we all lose.
Mm.
Okay. So that comes from a, a, a colleague or neighbor a few doors down was moving a few days ago. So I said to him, I said, you're moving? He said, yeah, I'm moving, not far, but I'm moving. And he said, I said, you bought a house? He said, no. I'm going to move in with my girlfriend.
Mm.
And I said to him, I said, when are you going to get married? So some answer I received, but I always kind of like push it a bit just to find out what do you want to do on the marriage tip? Because really, that's what I'm all about.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is when I wrote this down, it's a total of 5 words. The first one was all in.
Mm-hmm.
See, the goal is to have a woman to be all in.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at? Are you kind of thinking maybe sorta I'm not sure what I want, but I ask that question all the time. What do you really want?
Mm-hmm.
You know, not what you think you can get, not what you will settle for. What do you really want?
Mm-hmm.
Man. So for the woman, all in. I'm working for her to be all in. Now, on the male side, a man is not at his best unless he's playing all out. See,
Mm-hmm.
if he's playing half his game, three
Mm-hmm.
quarters of his game, he's not at his best.
Right.
Okay. He is at his best when he's absolutely demanding everything he's got
Mm-hmm.
is on the line to deliver everything they need.
Right.
That's huge.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
So when the statement is we're going to move in together, I wouldn't be the real deal if I didn't say not good.
Right.
Okay. My godmother, my godmother, I remember her in the salon, and you didn't have to ask what was on her mind. She's in there, and we were talking about it. It was just one of the topics in the salon. And my godmother, Verma, she's so proper. She's in there. She's like, Ed, any man that lives with a woman is taking advantage of her. That was Verma's line. So man, we talked about that in the salon because when you really add it up and you look at it, he's not at his best
Mm-hmm.
if there wasn't a full request made of him. Then he's kind of floundering a bit. And if she's not all in, then she's not real sold and committed to what she really wants.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And that's why that line stands out to me. Unless women are winning in a big way, I'm not talking about just kind of like, mm, I'm talking about winning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's tonight's topic is we're going to talk a little bit about the love paradigm.
The love paradigm.
The love paradigm.
Mm.
See, everyone has a paradigm. Every business has a paradigm. Every culture
Mm-hmm.
has a paradigm. And that is a expected behavior. Okay. You know, we in this culture, we do this dance, we eat this food, we laugh about these things, um, these are our desserts. See, it's a culture, and every culture has a paradigm. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what is a paradigm? A paradigm is simply a mental program that has almost exclusive control
Mm-hmm.
over your habitual behavior. Okay. Stephen Covey talks a lot about that in Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. The paradigm. So when we talk about a mental programming, that is what we're looking at when we look at individuals. We're saying, what was the programming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was her programming? What was his programming? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That that's the question. And in the programming, you're going to see various behaviors,
Mm-hmm.
mindsets, and skill sets. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about the love paradigm, I spoke with someone, and the conversation went like this: Dr. Love, I'm on my third marriage, and that's about to end. So, in the love paradigm, there is a programming that has taken place, and what you really want, you don't have.
Right.
So it's like, why did you why did you choose the second one? Why did you choose the third one? When did we ever notice or see a difference in either one of them?
Mm-hmm.
You see? So the same characteristics, the same behaviors cause the same results,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're still at ground zero because we still don't have what we want. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the love paradigm. So when you see two things happen in your life, this is what I want, but this is what I have, that's an indication that the paradigm is causing a behavior to miss what you really want, but it's producing what's programmed.
Mm. Mm.
You follow me?
Yep.
So those are the things. What do you want? This is what I want. Well, what do you got? This ain't this ain't it.
Right.
Okay. And that's what we really got to understand, because if we don't begin to unfold it and peel back the layers of it, you'll see a behavior repeating over and over in the relationship, but never getting what we really want.
Mm.
Okay, never
Yeah.
getting what we really want, because we don't really understand the intellect versus the paradigm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's why we titled it the love paradigm, because that is shaped early in life. All
Mm-hmm.
of the insecurities, the limited self-belief,
Mm-hmm.
the self-doubt. See, that's not in your intellect, that's in the paradigm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is what we need to address in order to, at our core, be in harmony with our intellect, our desire, our wish. That's the harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that make sense? Did I lay that out?
It does. I what came to mind when you were talking about the paradigm and not getting wanting one thing and getting something else and how it brings you in a cycle. That's what I like to call the merry-go-round.
Hmm.
You on the merry-go-round, you end up in the same place. So in order to end up somewhere else, you have to actually get off of the merry-go-round.
Hmm. Hmm. And here's the thing that begins to, that I really want to women to understand being all in. See, being all in. The woman is the most advanced thinker. It's not that the man doesn't think that way, but he doesn't get command of his thinking faculties as early as she does. It's biology. The woman just matures. She gets to that point where she's able to handle, manipulate, uh, create all in her mind. She gets that early. A man, he's off. He's still on cloud nine when she's doing advanced maneuvers in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
See, so that doesn't serve her in its best capacity if in her paradigm we've got all the unfulfilled experiences. When she enters into another unfulfilled experience, she has the mind power to manipulate herself and her thinking to say it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Or it'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
Or give them a little more time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. My cousin, now this is my favorite cousin, and he met a girl, wonderful girl, and he brought her to my house, and we talked, and we hit it off, and she was a hard worker. She just brought her home. She was buying a car, and her and I, we were talking. And she said to me, she said, "What do you think?" I said, "No, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. And this is my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You are marrying out of proportion, out of your proportion, out of where you are, what you've accomplished. He hasn't delivered in his life
Mm-hmm.
half of what you've done in yours."
Mm-hmm.
See, so we've got to unbalance here. And this is my cousin, this is my man. I'm not pulling no punches.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got to know.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, should I give him more time? Should I? Should I? Should I?
Mm-hmm.
You see? Because in her mind, she has the ability to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like someone told me, the relationship was, but I could. She's listen to the language. I could make it work. What does that mean? She said, I can make it work. What does that mean? Does that mean at the extent of you?
Mm-hmm. At the expense
At the
of your
expense.
own peace of mind.
You know what I'm saying? Are you really willing to do that? Okay. That's the display of the love paradigm. That's, those are the things that we've done over and over and over again. And we can't move away from it until we first identify and acknowledge that our lives is being ran by the love paradigm.
Right.
Okay?
I'm with you.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's talk a little bit about how to change, how to shift the paradigm. Okay.
I'm with you. I'm ready to learn that.
How do we shift the paradigm? In my notes, I'm going to give you this here. Buckminster Fuller said this here. You can never change a thing by fighting the existing reality.
Mm-hmm.
In order to change, you must build a new model.
Right.
And that makes the old model obsolete.
Right.
Okay. So when we start talking about paradigm, we start talking about I keep fighting. I keep working it. I keep trying to prove on it. I keep trying to develop it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fighting.
Yep. Sometimes it's just time to trade into the newer model.
brand new model. Brand new model. You understand? I'm building and creating a brand new model. I was talking with one of my angels, and she said, "Let me introduce myself, because I don't think you've ever met me."
Exactly.
The new model.
The new model.
See, I don't think you've ever met me. You know? So he says, you look the same. And you know what we say about that, right? Looks are deceiving.
Very much.
Okay. I may look like the same girl. I may sound like the same girl. But honey.
Wait till you check out the upgrade.
When you see this bonus package up in here, you see, and that's and to be perfectly honest with you, that's what men are searching for. If you were to hear, if you was able to hear men talking, you would hear a whole overall conversation, but there's certain women that enter into the conversation, and the one thing that stands out in every man's mind is that she's different.
Mm-hmm.
See, all the conversation be going on about her. Well, what about this one? She's different.
I'm going to hold you on that. We are going to go to commercial because we are actually almost at the half an hour mark. So I think we are going to continue this next week and everything like that. But we're going to go to commercial. We're going to come back and then we're going to do our closing because we want to be mindful of everyone's time.
Okay.
So we will be back in 30 seconds.
From one-on-one executive coaching to our business building concierge service, Venture Ready helps entrepreneurs, startup executives, and business owners build, scale, and run their businesses using techniques that support stability and long-term growth. Through the Career GPS radio show and High Tea with Me TV program, we promote smart business strategies for the real world. Then, in our one-on-one coaching programs, we help entrepreneurs go beyond the vision board to realize their big vision into a tangible business with a promising future. If you're waiting to feel legit, here's the thing: you have to legitimize yourself. It's time to stop treating your business like a hobby. Get real, it's your career. So let me ask you, are you venture ready?
All right, and we are back. So this is the love and it's also the business topic. So are you venture ready? Are you love ready? If not, we have Dr. Love for the love, getting all of that together. And we have me for the business. So you know what you need. We're here to help you and we're here for you. So I do want to explain the show was always a half an hour. We always went an hour. So we're trying to go back to the paradigm for people's schedules and things like that. So when you hear me say, oh, we're going to continue over, that's why you see that we're a half an hour. That's why, like I said before, we're coaches. We like to talk. And so extended the time out.
Love,
We have
love
to
to
be,
talk, right?
yes. So we have to be mindful of people's schedules. And this is based on too, like feedback from people. You know, I really would have loved to stay the whole time, but it was just, you know, too long. So, and I knew that. So we want stuff that people can fit into their schedules. We know you have a life outside of this, so we're trying our best.
Yes.
To give you the short, bites that you need.
Being
But
mindful.
we're going to make sure that you are covered. And if we need to have a second portion, then we will do that the next week so you don't miss out and you can get everything that you are looking for. All right. So we do have about 4 minutes. So I'm going to let Dr. Love come in, do his closing. And then I will close us out and we'll see you in the next week with the second part.
All right. So, in closing, I just wanted to make sure I give you what I want versus what I think I can have versus what is best for me. See, I don't really want you to lose by getting caught up into what I think I can have. I want you to really lock into what's best for me. That makes it personal. Okay? So I know our time is up. I always like to say, there is no way to love. Love is the way. And true love is worth finding.
It is. And it goes to going from wanting to knowing that you're worth it. And once you get that in your mind, it will change the whole game for you. Not what could be, but what is. This person could be this. Yeah, they could, but they're not. So that's what you have to work out. It might be hard because I know even with trading in my car, I love that car. It has so many things that I liked about it.
Memories.
But it needed to be traded. And I wanted to trade it while it still had value. But when I got the new thing, it was just like, I had my little Kia. Little Kia did me well. But the new thing, the benefits far outweighed that. Not that Kia didn't do me well.
Yeah.
But the new thing was a whole lot better. And I'm going to leave you with that because we are literally less than a minute out from the half an hour mark. We are going to see you next week. We're going to pick up on this topic. And we will see you then. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of High Tea with Me. To be a sponsor or a guest, contact us at info@ventureready.net. Thank you again, and we'll see you next